Well, hello there, everybody. This is the Comedy Thief, and guess what? You're watching.
Funny old guys.
Funny old guys.
That's what you're I'm just a
Oh,
laughing kind of guy. I don't even know what I'm laughing about. But anyway, this is the Comedy Thief. We steal all the comedy you're going to see in here today. But before we begin, we want to introduce one of our contributors, SlackDaddy. Say hello there, buddy.
Hello, pretty people.
Okay. And if you can turn up your audio without any big deal, that would be fabulous. And below me is the famed surgeon, Mr. Cold Hands himself, Dr. Fatpacker. Say hello.
we do that on purpose. It makes goosebumps a lot easier to see. Hello, everybody. Dr. Fatpacker here. Good to have you with us. You're going to laugh.
Well, anyway, what we do, this is a joke-a-thon. We sell joke after joke after joke. You laugh hysterically. We make tons of money. So let's begin with Slack Daddy. You got a joke for us, bud?
Yeah, I'm just wondering. Well, first, can you hear me okay?
Can you hear
Better.
me okay, Dr. Fatpacker?
It's better, but he still seemed a little bit quiet.
Okay.
Oh, well, I don't know. I thought I brought
Well,
this
we'll figure it
up.
out. Just talk nice and loud there, pal.
Okay. So, if you're driving an electric car
Not
and
me.
you run over somebody, can
Yeah.
you be charged with battery?
Oh,
Oh.
can you get that one there, Dr.
Oh.
Fatpacker? Woo!
Whew. Well, talking about stealing all of our jokes, I have 3 George Carlin quotes that I can give you.
Yes.
First, he
Okay.
said, "Isn't it a bit unnerving?" What's that? "Isn't it a bit unnerving that doctors call what they do practice?"
I know. Yes.
And how about dusting is a good example of the futility of trying to put things right. As soon as you dust, the fact of your next dusting has already been established.
Aha. There you go. You got
Okay,
one
and
All
more?
right, yeah.
I don't have to tell you, it goes without saying, there are some things better left unsaid. I think that speaks for itself. The less
Well,
said about it, the better.
well, it does. That does. So anyway, I was asking Dr. Fatpacker if I had already told this joke, so I'm going to tell it again. But he said I didn't say. So anyway, fellow goes to see a priest in the church. He says, "Father, you have to help me." He says, "Long time ago, the old priest at this church hated me, and he cursed me. He cursed me, and for the last 15 years, it's been pure hell. Can you get the curse off me?" So the new priest says, "I'll be happy to help you, my son, but before I do that, I have to know the exact words that he used 15 years ago when he cursed you. You remember them?" And the fellow said, "Yeah, I do." He said, "What were they?" He said in the curse, "I now pronounce you man and wife." Ba 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 ba.
Yeah,
Slut
marriage,
daddy.
it looks much more fun in the brochures.
Go ahead, Slack Daddy.
No, I'm just saying marriage, it looks much more fun in the brochures.
Oh,
Did you get that one?
no. I didn't hear it. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Let's try
Man,
that
I'm
again.
sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what's up with the volume. I have it turned up.
Yeah, see, I didn't find that funny at all.
Lay it on us again.
Marriage, it seems much more fun in the brochures.
Oh, I got it that time.
You
Woohoo!
got it that time. Okay.
Oh,
That's
my
a
goodness.
beautiful thing. Doctor.
Well, this Chinese man was sitting at the bar. Then a Jewish man comes up and punches him in the nose. And he says, "Well, what is that for?" The Jewish man says, "That's for Pearl Harbor." The Chinese man says, "Pearl Harbor, I'm Chinese. That was the Japanese." And the Jewish man replies, "Chinese, Vietnamese, Japanese, they're all the same." Well, as he's sitting there getting angry about it, he reaches over and he punches the Jewish man in his nose. And he says, "What's that for?" He goes, "That's for the Titanic." And the Jewish man goes, "The Titanic?" And the Chinese guy goes, "Goldberg, Steinberg, iceberg, they're all the same."
Oh, there you go. Well, I'm sure you guys go to the dentist on a very regular basis, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Of
sort
course,
of.
there's certain etiquette when you go to the dentist and so on and so forth.
Oh.
But you know, it's time to start using mouthwash before you go to see the dentist. When the dentist leaves the room and throws in a canary. SlackDaddy,
Yes, sir.
your turn.
My turn.
Hello.
I'm being distracted. I got a noisy household right now.
Aha.
You know, you're talking about Carlin. I think my favorite quote from him was asking, why did they put alcohol on somebody about to get a lethal injection?
Oh, a lethal injection. Whoop.
Yeah, and if they have a insect called the fly, why don't they have one called the walk?
The walk. Oh, fly. Walk. I got it there.
Yeah.
Hey,
wait
we
a
got
minute.
the funny old guy back up again there. Oh,
Yeah,
now we're back. Thank you.
Well, our
Hey, you know,
technical expert is screwing up, is what he's doing.
this 6-year-old boy was standing with his father in front of the polar bear enclosure at the zoo. Now, the father was telling the boy how dangerous polar bears were, and that of all the animals in the zoo, they were the ones that the keepers feared most. Eventually, the boy said, "Dad, what if the polar bear escapes and eats you up?" And he goes, "Yes, son." Says, "Which bus do I catch home?"
No. Do you guys do your own housework, or do you have a woman or somebody else to do it for you?
I do part of it.
Aha. Well, I'm alone with my kitty cat, and I hate housework. You know, you make the beds, you wash the dishes, you vacuum the rug, and 6 months later, guess what? You got to do it all over again.
Yeah.
SlackDaddy, it's your turn.
Is it my turn?
Yes. Oh, wait a minute. Are you still there?
I'll bet he is, but he's videoed out again.
Well, yeah, he's there.
Now at the bottom it says audio
Oh, I
and
know.
video.
He turned the lights out. He's taking a nap.
Oh my goodness.
That might
Well, we
be
can
it.
skip over him at this point if you'd like.
Well, oh my God. Let's see. Well, anyway, well,
Hey, you know what the ladies like on a date? Courtesy. I got into a world of trouble on a date when I didn't open the car door for her. Huh. Instead, I just swam for the surface.
oh, ooh. Now, Ted. That's another story. Okay, I got a quotation from what's her name? Who's the blonde when she died? She was having a facial thing done.
Oh boy, you got me.
Okay, well, let me
I
see.
never
Where is
went to that place.
my earliest childhood. She had a very bad childhood. Was watching
That
my
mean Marilyn
parents.
Monroe? No.
Was watching my parents loosen
Okay.
the wheels on my stroller.
Oh dear. That's a tough neighborhood.
Her daughter's name is Melissa. Who the hell is she? Uh,
No.
she did the Tonight Show. She hosted for fun occasionally. Well, who cares?
Oh yeah, her.
She's blonde.
Hey,
She's
oh,
also
blonde. Speaking of blondes,
she's dead.
this this blonde and this brunette, they're walking one day when the brunette saw a disturbing sight. She pointed at a pitiful looking dog and said, "Oh my God, look at that dog with one eye." And the blonde turned around and says, "Where?"
Where? Well, this blonde was on one side of the lake. She looked across, and there's another blonde. And the other blonde says, excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the other side? And the other blonde said, duh, you're already on the other side. Ha, ha, ha.
Obviously.
Hey, Dr. Fatpacker,
Yeah,
you know what I forgot to do?
I can hardly wait.
To set the time to end this. We can go on for
Very
hours.
good. So,
I'll guess. Go ahead.
this little sapling in the forest seeing its leaves were so different from all the other trees, turned to the nearby oak tree and find out where she came from. And he said, Mr. Oak Tree, please tell me, am I the son of a beech or a son of a birch? And the oak tree goes, well, I don't know who your father was, but your mother was the finest piece of ash in this
Oh, oh. You want to get a job at McDonald's?
Well, no, I gave it the office.
What the hell? Oh, there we are.
They
Okay.
hiring?
Well, you can't get a job at McDonald's
Why? Why not?
unless you have a skin condition.
Why
And-
is that?
And acne. Or acme. It's one or the other. Acne, who gives a crap? Go ahead. I'm going to guess on when we end up here.
Oh, there you go. Yesterday, I was at Costco buying a large bag of Purina dog chow for my loyal pet. I was in the checkout line when a woman behind me asked if I had a dog. What did you think I had, an elephant? So because I'm retired and I have little to do, on impulse, I told her no. I didn't have a dog. I was starting the Purina diet again. I added that I probably shouldn't because I ended up in the hospital last time. But I lost 50 pounds before I was vacant in an intensive care ward with tubes coming out of almost everywhere and IVs in both arms. I told her that it was essentially a perfect diet, and that the way that it works is you load your pocket jackets with Purina nuggets and simply eat one or two every time you feel hungry. The food is nutritionally complete, so it works well, and I was going to try it. Horrified, she asked if I ended up in intensive care because of the dog food poisoning. And I told her, well, no, I stopped to pee on a fire hydrant and the car hit me.
Aha!
Yeah, you didn't even listen. Don't worry about it.
Well, no. But I'm developing my laugh.
Oh, yeah, keep working on it.
I mean, you're an expert at laughing.
Hey, SlackDaddy's back. Hello
I'm
there.
back. I don't know what happened, so I'm on with my phone now.
Oh,
Aha!
okay. That
Can you
works
guys
as
hear
long
me
as
better?
We can see and we can hear you. Go for it.
Oh, okay. Man, I scared myself to death today.
How come?
Man, I was driving along and I hit a piece of cardboard. But you think it scared me? Hell, you should have seen the guy that was holding the cardboard.
Woo!
Joan, the answer is Joan Rivers. You guys should know.
Oh, why didn't you say that?
Joan Rivers said, I was dating a proctologist with a sense of humor. He said, let's go out for drinks. And when we got the drinks, he said, bottoms up. Bottom! Well, Dr. Fatpacker, it's your turn. I have no idea where we are, but we're probably coming to the end pretty soon.
Okay, well, an old man and a 20-year-old are paired together at a golf tournament. They're playing a long par 5 that dog legs around some tall trees. As the 20-year-old sets up his tee shot to hit onto the fairway, the old man says, when I was your age, we used to hit over the trees, not around the side. So the 20-year-old readjusts and tries to hit over the trees, but can't clear them and loses his ball. He tries again and loses that one too. Then the old man goes up to him. He goes, well, of course, when I was your age, the trees were only 6 feet tall.
Oh! That reminds me of an electric fence joke. Okay, SlackDaddy, this is, you probably heard that one, but SlackDaddy, this is the last one. Go for it.
That's the last one. I'm still waiting to hear about the electric fence.
That's a good one. I think I can tell maybe down the road. Go ahead.
Okay, this is actually a true story. I have an identical twin brother.
Uh-huh.
growing up on the right-hand side of our house, our next door neighbor was a preacher.
Yes.
On the left-hand side of our house, our next door neighbor was a rabbi.
Ah.
Ooh.
So, that's just put your own joke in you, the punchline. Twins, a preacher and a rabbi are standing in the front yard.
And
Yeah, you just put in your own joke with that.
oh,
Oh. Okay, folks, we're done, but we're not done because we have a point of conversation just between the three of us, don't we, guys?
Yeah.
Jawohl. What do you got here?
You guys, you're a newly hired clown at the circus. Now, ever since you arrived, the 400-pound fat lady has been stalking you, has been smiling at you, and touching you. So, Dr. Fatpacker, what the hell do you do to get out of this mess? What do you say? What do you do?
Well, I told her we'll go out once if you would like, and she almost suffocated me. It was terrible. Oh.
I failed to see what the problem is.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Do you like full-figured women, SlackDaddy?
You know what? My favorite type of woman is one that says yes. Yeah.
Well,
Very good. Go right to it. That's right.
That's right.
well,
How about you, comedy thief?
well, I think what I would do is I would invite her for a cup of coffee and say, you are one full-figured woman, and I'd like to make 3 appointments to sample you. That's what I'd like to do. So anyway, we're done, but
I like it.
we want to thank you for watching our videos. It's been just a delight. But I almost forgot. We invite a famous celebrity.
Oh,
I got to find out who the hell this celebrity is. Hang on just a minute.
I know.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Where am I? Who's on first? Okay. To be on our very next video, celebrity. Who is it?
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller. We tried to get
The
Ben
son of-
over,
Yeah.
but he wasn't available. So,
Oh.
Ben Stiller, you're going to be on our very next Funny Old Guys video. You have to check in at funnyoldguys@gmail.com, and you have to do it within 24 hours, Ben, or you're going to end up in the trash bin. So,
He seems like the type of guy who would do it too.
I think
That
so
too.
too.
I think so. Yeah.
you know who his parents are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're dead. Yeah.
Stiller and Mira.
Stiller
And
Miller.
Mira.
Yeah.
Ann Mira
Yeah.
And Jerry Stiller.
Jerry Stiller, exactly. Okay, so anyway, we're done. We're out of here. Everybody wave goodbye. Everybody wave goodbye, and we'll see you all down the road.